Dort fehlt ein Stück von dem Comic. Links befinden sich alle deine Sticker. Jeder Sticker gehört in eine Lücke. Du kannst einen Sticker mit WASD auswählen und mit der rechten Maustaste setzt du ihn in die Lücke ein. Wenn das alles zusammenpasst, füllst du das Comic weiter aus. Einige von den Stickern kannst du nicht sofort auswählen. Vorher musst du ein paar Lücken ausfüllen und dann schaltest du sie frei. Mit Q und E blätterst du um. Vervollständige den Comic. Wer wollte Monokuma bekämpfen, nachdem sie auf weitere Motive... Was? Nachdem sie von dem weiteren Motiv gehört haben. Achso, da komme ich rüber. Wer hat die Kamera modifiziert? Was war die Mordwaffe, die in der Lagerhalle gefunden wurde? Was hat der Täter mit dem Luftschacht in der Bücherei gemacht? Warum muss ich jetzt eine nervöse Mew machen? Hallo? Als ob das nicht stimmt. Mew hat die Kamera modifiziert. Und wir haben nicht anderes. Wir haben keine andere Mew. Receiver geht an, Randaro fällt der Kamerablitz auf. Kamerablitz einschalten. Enzyklopädie aufschlagen. Bücherregal schließt sich wieder von alleine. Und nervöse Mew. Und Luftschacht im Klassenzimmer. Hey, jetzt geht's. Ich habe gerade 4-mal die rechte Maustaste gedrückt. Welche Bücher hat der Täter zuletzt sortiert? Hä? Also, ich habe das da gemacht. Was hat der Täter mit der neuen Kamera getan? Was geschah in dem Klassenzimmer eine Stunde vor dem Zeitlimit? Da. Hä? Eine Stunde vor dem Zeitlimit. Ach so, vor einer Stunde hatte Receiver, okay. Wo wurde die Stoßkugel reingetan? Warum ist Randaro zu der Kamera gegangen? Ach, mein. Da. Ja, man merkt, ich bin müde. Warum konnte man die Stoßkugel nicht hören? Das ergibt keinen Sinn, dass man den nicht hören konnte, weil so ein Lüftungsschacht ist immer noch sehr, sehr laut. Ach so, ich muss auf die Frage haben, sonst geht Rechtsklick nicht.
It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime.
Es ist fast 6 Uhr.
the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move.
Jo.
I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right, the shot put ball. They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack.
Diese scheiß neuen Flaschenverschlüsse. Ich muss jetzt gleich um 6 Uhr morgens erstmal meinen Boden aufwischen gehen. Weil ich bin jetzt ein Typ, ich vertrage nicht so viel Kohlensäure, weil das tut mir im Hals so weh, dass mir die Tränen kommen. Deswegen tue ich kohlensäurehaltige Getränke gern mal schütteln, damit sie etwas milder werden, was das Kohlensäure angeht. Also ich lasse noch Kohlensäure drin, aber weniger. Aber diese scheiß neuen Flaschenverschlüsse, wo man die Flasche nicht mehr ganz aufmachen, also wo man den Deckel nicht mehr ganz entfernen kann, hat gerade dafür gesorgt, dass mir die ganze Kohle übergelaufen ist, weil ich geschüttelt habe, weil ich die scheiß Flasche nicht mehr ganz zukrieg.
Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library.
Ich mache das jetzt mal eben ganz kurz, weil, ja, sonst fängt alles an zu kleben. Ah, ich bin wieder da.
Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder. They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct. Then, they moved the pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them. After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct. Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete. I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth. That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The old...
Oops.
And that concludes the events of this case.
No. Kaede did it? Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us. And I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede! You were trying to save all of it.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Kaede, why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, he wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial! Sheesh!
Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off!
It's voting time!
For quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting